Classroom observable objectives for highly proficient teachers. The performance indicators of these objectives are identified quality except for Objective 6, which has quality and timelines. Objectives 1, 5, and 7 require means of verification MOV from a classroom observation. Only 2 observations are required for the entire school year 2020 and 2021. Hope this simple presentation will help you a lot this time of pandemic. Objectives 2, 3, and 4 require supplementary materials as MOV, while Objective 6 require evidence that show feedback to learners. Only 2 MOV that show evidence of each objective are required for the entire school year. Non-classroom observable objectives. The performance indicators are identified for quality in Objective 8 and quality and efficiency in Objectives 9 to 11. Plus factor is Objective 12. RPMS objective. Modeled effective applications of knowledge of content with and across curriculum teaching areas. Means of verification. Classroom observation tools COT rating sheet with proof of attendance of colleagues. RPMS objective. Promotes strategies in positive use of ICT to facilitate the teaching and learning process. Means of verification. Activity sheet SLM lesson plan video lessons audio lesson other materials. RPMS objective. Developed and applied teaching strategies to promote critical thinking as well as other higher-order thinking skills. Means of verification. Activity sheet SLM lesson plan video lessons audio lesson other materials. RPMS objective. Exhibited a learner-centered culture that promotes success by using effective teaching strategies that respond to their linguistic, cultural, socioeconomics and religious backgrounds. Means of verification. Activity sheet SLM lesson plan video lessons audio lesson other materials. RPMS objective. Evaluate with colleagues teaching strategies that are responsive to the special educational needs of learners in difficult circumstances including geographic isolation, chronic illness, displacement due to armed conflict, urban resettlement or disaster, child abuse and child labor practices. Means of verification. COT rating sheet with proof of attendance of colleagues. RPMS objective. Used effective strategies for providing timely, accurate and constructive feedback to encourage learners to reflect on and improve their own learning. Means of verification. Evidence of providing accurate and constructive feedback activity sheets performance task portfolio quiz or test performance monitoring and coaching form to show proof of coaching and mentoring. RPMS objective. Advised and guided colleagues in the selection, organization, development and use of appropriate teaching and learning resources, including ICT, to address specific learning goals. Means of verification. COT rating sheet with proof of attendance of colleagues. RPMS objective. Modeled to colleagues' setting of achievable and challenging learning outcomes that are aligned with learning competencies to cultivate a culture of excellence for all learners. Means of verification. One lesson plan or one lesson plan for SLM prepared by RATI with achievable and appropriate learning outcomes that are aligned with the learning competencies shown in the following. Lecture, activity sheet, performance task, rubric for assessing performance using criteria. And demo in LAC session attested by the coordinator, approving authority with proof of attendance of colleagues. RPMS objective. Guided colleagues to strengthen relationships with parents, guardians and the wider school community to maximize their involvement in the educative process. Means of verification. School letter by the school head, department, grade level head. Approve action plan, project, activity proposal involving the stakeholder. Accomplishment, narrative report of an approved activity. RPMS objective. Initiated professional reflections and promote learning opportunities with colleagues to improve practice. Means of verification. Synthesis of IPCRF-DP of colleagues supporting MOV. Certificate of recognition as resource speaker or training committee chairperson. Training matrix of LAC sessions highlighting teacher's role. Minutes of LAC session highlighting teacher's role. RPMS objective. Initiated professional reflections and promote learning opportunities with colleagues to improve practice. Means of verification. Sample personal notes or reflection of colleagues on regional, division, school-led inset and other training supervised and conducted by teacher. Summary or quality assurance on the report conducted, regional, division, school inset and other trainings. Other specify with annotations. RPMS objective. Performed various related works or activities that contribute to the teaching-learning process plus factor. Means of verification. Proof that the teacher served as OIC in the absence of the principal. Represented the principal in the meetings and conference. Observed teaching performance of teacher 1 to 3. Assisted the school section committee in the evaluation of credentials when hiring or promoting teachers. RPMS objective. Performed various related works or activities that contribute to the teaching-learning process plus factor. Means of verification. Served as committee. Authored to a book journal. Participated in RO/SDO, school-initiated TV, radio-based instruction. Served as learning module writer. Served as learning module validator. RPMS objective. Performed various related works or activities that contribute to the teaching-learning process plus factor. Means of verification. Coached and mentored pre-service, in-service teachers. Others, please specify and provide annotations.